when I was really into Halo, the game Halo. You know Halo.
I do. Such a good show. I actually stopped watching.
That's not.
Is that the only thing you know about Halo? Is that show?
I never played Halo.
Okay.
I feel like that's so crazy.
But it would be fun.
I never played much Halo.
Well,
Wait,
but
I
this
think
just
I played
means
it
that
once here.
this just means that she thinks that Master Chief doesn't usually wear his helmet.
That's true.
When in the games, he never took it off.
Yeah, because in the show, he took it off a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, there he is, Master Chief.
Yeah. I'm curious. Can you break down that tone for me?
What?
Do you like Master Chief, or are you against him, or?
I like him
Okay.
in the show.
It didn't sound like you did.
No, I like when he takes off his helmet.
Oh.
Oh. Not just his helmet.
She's got a crush on Master Chief.
I like Master Chief. He's hot.
Yeah, no,
He's 8 feet tall.
he is.
I like that.
That I didn't know that for a long time. Like,
Really?
I'd like play Halo. I'd watch friends play Halo, and then it was like revealed to me at a certain point. It was like, yeah, he's like 8 feet tall. Mm-hmm. I was like, what?
And his creation was written.
Yeah.
Because, like millions of years ago, in the Halo lore, there was a species of creatures called the Precursors. And the Precursors basically kind of like invent, and there's going to be some Halo goblins that are going to be listening
I
to
was
this.
going to say they're going to be on your ass.
They're going to be on this. And this is just me after updating myself on it and having read the Wikipedia when I was 16.
It's fine.
The Precursors, they kind of like are God in some ways. Like they created, or like they're the first intelligent species that existed millions of years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that they created other species. So they like made like fucking humanity, and they made the Forerunners. You know about that from the show? Did they talk about the show, the Forerunners?
The Forerunners. Those trucks that
they
people get on?
made the Sangheili.
That sounds familiar. Cortato?
Oh God. Oh,
That's a critical blow right there.
Oh my God, that cleared my sinuses.
Your tummy ache went away.
Oh my God.
Don't cry on this show. Don't cry on the show because I take risks, okay? I take fucking risks on this show. Don't cry for me, honey.
Oh my God. Cortana.
No.
Cortana is crazy. Cortana?
Yeah, I know.
Cortado sounds like her drunk uncle or something, and she's like an AI
I
program.
created a new character.
Oh my God, Cortado. That's awesome. Oh my God. He sounds like he eats burritos and doesn't move. Oh.
There you go. Anyways.
He's wearing a Hawaiian
Oh my
shirt.
God, I'm crying. That's so
so
funny.
true.
That's so funny. The wonder in your eyes when you said it. It was like,
know.
Cortado.
It's like genuine.
That was awesome.
Papa, Cortado.
Papa Cortado.
Because I thought you were going to look at me and go, wow, you do know a lot.
I know. And it was so.
Opposite.
That was. Oh my God. That was amazing.
That's every day.
That was like. I hope that I can feel the funny. I hope I can get that again someday.
You will.
When
Just probably keep talking. Give 15
Oh my God,
minutes.
that was amazing.
That happens here every day.
Yeah, it's all the time here.
Cortado. Wow. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah. So the Precursors, they made a bunch of species and stuff, and then they made the Forerunners. The Forerunners are like, they got really, really advanced, and then they started getting a little bit egotistical, and they started being like, yeah, no, I don't think we need these Precursor guys anymore. And they, the Precursors, they're sort of in charge of, the galaxy. They're going to control everything. They have this thing called the Mantle of Responsibility, which is like this sort of role at the peak, being like a sort of a tier 1 or tier almost 0 civilization, where it's like tier 7 is like pretty low, like tier 0 is really high. Like,
Okay, heard.
they can do
Backwards.
Like, they can go faster than light travel. They can, they can make big, huge structures the size of planets and stuff like that.
Okay.
And they can make intelligent life. You saying that, the way that you're being like, yeah, it feels like you're not getting any of this.
I'm getting it. I'm just trying to figure out where it was in the show.
Never in the show, all before. This is like millions of years ago.
Damn.
This is millions of years ago.
Okay.
Then the Forerunners were like, we don't really like the Precursors anymore. We kind of want the Mantle of Responsibility. So they go into a war with the precursors, and I think that they won, and then the precursors were like, man, what are we going to do? Guess we're going to turn ourselves to dust.
Where does Master
They
Chief
just turn
come into play?
themselves to dust?
Yeah, it's a way to like survive further. Like
Oh.
hopefully later on they would like be revived from the dust, but then the dust got corrupted and it turned into a little thing that we like to call the flood.
The Flood?
Yeah.
Whoa, I don't know any
You
of
know about
this.
the flood?
So
Did you
where?
play Halo 3?
No, I never played Halo.
Oh.
This is an info dump for all
Okay.
You're
all them out there.
So the flood is. We got any Halo players in here?
Whoa, you're alone.
Am I in a room?
Scott over there.
Are you rocking with this?
One look at Scott and you know he played
Scott's
Halo.
like,
You played 1 and 2? Oh, you know about the flood.
he's just like,
Scott knows about the flood. The flood is sort of this like hive mind galactic level parasite virus
Okay.
that is controlled
Okay.
by a larger intelligence called the Grave Mind. And it is like there's no cure for it. And we're talking like the highest level of civilization you could ever possibly have. They can't fucking kill this shit. It's taken over planets. The only way to try to stop it is to fucking glass a planet, which is like shooting fucking lasers at it until the entire surface of the planet is glass. And they're just
Whoa.
destroying planets to try to stop this. Because they'll like imagine like this parasite thing, and it like can take over your body, and then it can control it, and then like it's part of the hive mind. So then it can like, and this is an intelligent hive mind, like a super intelligent hive mind. So it can like take over like a planet, and now it's got control of like the ships. You know, like the spaceships and stuff, and now it's
Yeah.
like going to other planets. and stuff.
Damn.
So that's how it's
Is that the
spreading.
main enemy of the games?
It's one of the enemies.
That's
Like
just one bad guy?
that's like an ancient enemy that it's like a tertiary antagonist of the Halo series where
we
it's
just always know it's there.
yeah, and it's like kind of like the reason for the Halo arrays.
The arrays?
The Halo arrays. You know about this.
Like what your shirt did and why you had to change shirts.
Yeah. The Halo array is why I had to
The
change my
Halo
shirt.
array.
So fast forward some time. Fast forward some time, and humanity also existed 100,000 years ago, millions of years ago, as this spacefaring civilization. That's pretty crazy, right? In the
Whoa.
lore of this thing, humanity was a spacefaring civilization. They were super advanced. Apparently, they were a little bit physiologically different than we are now. Like they were like taller. That's how I got into the thing. They were a little bit taller.
Oh.
And apparently more intelligent, which kind of is a bummer.
Well, they
Yeah.
were spacefaring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
taller.
so they were kind of like, they were also in the galaxy, and they had a bunch of planets, and the Forerunners had a bunch of planets, but humanity ran into the flood at one point, and they were like, what the hell is this? And they're fighting the flood.
Is that Master Chief?
Not yet. This is a million years ago. They're fighting the flood, and then, you know, flood's winning. They're kind of getting pushed out of their territory, and we're talking like on a galactic scale, a bunch of planets. And they're like, okay, well, we need to make up for this territory. So they start taking Forerunner planets because they're like running from the flood. But then the Forerunners are like, you guys are f***ing starting a war with us. You guys are f***ing attacking us. We're going to fight you back. So now it's like humanity's like a pincer thing where the Foreigners are fighting them and whatever. Humanity basically gets their ass kicked because they're fighting a Forerunner and the flood at the same time. And then the Forerunners f***ing like do some crazy shit where they like devolve humanity and put them back on Earth. And then put them as a tier 7 civilization.
That's how we are.
Yeah, they put them back to hunter-gatherers. And then now Foreigners are fighting the flood, and they have to make this, and they don't really know how to fight the flood. There's no cure. So their solution is to create the Halo array. And this is where the Halo name comes from.
Whoa.
Because it's a series
was
of
waiting.
super weapons, these giant rings that are planet-sized rings that are spread throughout the galaxy. And when they're activated, they basically just...
Like a safe house?
No, they kill all life in the galaxy. It's fully the
Yeah.
opposite concept.
They're just
actually.
doing a gigantic
Wow.
self-delete on
yeah,
the galaxy.
yeah, and the way that and so
Oh.
they do that, but the way that they like save all the species, all the intelligent species and stuff, is they do kind of like that seed place in Norway or something.
Yeah.
They do kind of like an equivalent of that, and then after the Halo Ray fires, they like put all of those species back on their planets and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
Whoa.
and the first Halo game is like Earth like discovering one of the Halo rings.
Yeah.
So it literally starts off and you're like, what is this?
Yeah,
And
they're
that's-
like, what the is going on here?
So then is
Cool.
one of the games you're going backwards in time to learn all that history?
No, this
or
is just
that's
all lore. This is just all lore. That you learn this over the course of the games and
Oh,
stuff like
okay.
that. And like there was like this whole thing where when humanity got devolved, there was this Forerunner character called the Librarian who like kind of like was sort of like the protector of humanity in a way because she actually like gave a shit. Whereas this other guy, the Didact, he was like, F these guys, we should just genocide these fuckers. And she was like, no, don't do that. And so she like it was weird. It was like she put stuff in humanity's DNA to eventually develop stuff like the battle armor and like Cortato and
Yeah.
and
I
stuff
got
like
that one.
So
Whoa. So in the show, what's crazy about Cortato is the actor in season 1 gets replaced in season 2.
I love
and
the
everyone's
actor
like,
in
what
season
the hell?
1.
I liked her too.
She was way better.
So I don't know why she got...
Respectfully to the actor who
So
plays
she-
her in season 2, I'm
she
sure you're a very
was-
nice person.
She was the voice in the video game.
Yeah.
So then I don't know why she got replaced.
I don't know either. I think that it was a
Contract disputes.
I think that's always a possibility. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
you guys as actors probably
guess.
would know more about how what
I
could
mean, it
go
could be
wrong with-
anything.
Yeah.
She could have booked another
Do you
show.
not categorize yourself as an actor?
I just haven't really been doing it that much.
Oh.
I guess I have a little bit recently, but like, you know, when I was in high school, you know, I was doing like the theater and like I was doing the musicals
Very
and stuff, and
nice.
I was like, I do acting, but now, you know, I'm a fucking
What were you cast
YouTuber.
as all the time in theater? Dad?
Huh? No, not
Anyone
really.
who was tall?
I mean, I don't know. I got in junior year, I got the part of dirty old man in Sweet Charity.
There you go.
Ah,
Yeah, so
That's the lead.
the lead of Sweet Charity.
that's the lead.
His name, yeah, because he's a dirty old man and he's running a charity.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's
Halo
like,
dump.
and he's like, I'm so dirty, but the kids need to eat.
He's my favorite Halo
Wow.
character.
Yeah, dirty old man.
Sure. Dirty old man.
Yeah,
He's pretty good. He's got
Yeah,
the-
there's-
he's got
I mean,
that laser blade.
I feel like how we doing on time because I've been talking about this for a while, and 51. So
Okay.
I mean, what else do you want to know?
Well,
Ask
I
me
mean-
anything about Halo.
Do you play as Master Chief in all of them?
In all the Halos?
Yeah.
No. In Halo ODST, you play as an ODST.
What's ODS? What's an ODS?
They're like people who come down on drop pods. They're sort of like, they're like MARSOC or Navy SEALs equivalent.
okay.
But they're not like Spartans. You know, Spartans like a super level.
So
of,
they're not a superhuman.
yeah, they're not a
Kind of a
superhuman.
regular guy.
Yeah, Master Chief is a Spartan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty up how the Spartan program was started.
Yeah, really sad. They took him as kids.
Yeah, they took them as kids and they replaced them. The children, they stole
They're,
children
like,
from their families,
spirit.
and then they replaced the children with flash clones,
Uh-huh.
which are clones that will die very soon after. So basically, for the families, it's like their child just kind of suddenly died.
So they didn't know that their child was
no, they
replaced.
didn't. They just
No.
assumed their
That's
child.
wild.
They're like,
I did
oh my
not
god,
know
my
that.
child just died. It's really sad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened in the show too. So she's
Wow.
being legit right
It
now. in
did.
terms of-
It happened in the show. They had a bunch of clones, and then not a bunch, but like you'd watch the clone, and the clone is like living a life, being like, "Oh, everything's fine," and then they die.
yeah.
And so it's like, "Oh my god, my child died." So they never have to wonder if they were.
And the
taken.
clone has no idea they're a clone.
Yeah.
Well,
Which is
watch the show.
well, yeah. The clone.
What?
Now I'm forgetting about how
The clone. Oh yeah, watch the show.
Oh God.
I
don't-
know everyone's
I-
like, "Don't watch the show."
I don't know too much about because I watched the show a while ago and I don't really. I wasn't really.
I only watched, I think, the first season and then the second season. And after the second season, I was like, all right, Master Chief,
Yeah.
we're good.
Yeah, but Master Chief, he's pretty cool. He's
Yeah.
He's strong. I'm like losing steam
No,
for my own
you-
information
No, I think-
here.
You've
I
done
think
great.
We're good. I think.
Really? You're
yeah, I
good?
think we can
we-
wrap this
we-
up.
No,
We
I got
learned a
more to
lot.
say.
No.
So
I think we actually
so
have
the
to
Sing Healy.
wrap it. No.